7 ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. Based on our experience, we've discovered 2 things about earning more money. First, you need to be willing to work more if you want to earn more. Second, you need to be willing to try new things. Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end for 7 ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. Did you know you could follow some easy peasy steps and add to your overall monthly income? Let's jump right into it. Number 7, tutor someone. Everyone is an expert at a certain something. Why not earn money on it? We know tutors who are charging more than $100 per hour. It doesn't take much extra work to pocket $1,000 a month with rates like that. Do you know a subject particularly well? Go to wealthy neighborhoods in your area and start selling your knowledge. There are a lot of parents willing to pay to help their kids get ahead. Number 6, flip items on Craigslist. Craigslist is not just the most popular meme subject of all time, it has some real-life utility too. While we're all for getting rid of junk, this method will only make you extra money until you run out of things to sell. If you want to make sustained money, you need to do some Craigslist arbitrage. Here's how it works. First, choose a few items to track on Craigslist. These are items that you're going to keep an eye on and snatch up when good deals become available. High-priced items like washers and dryers or laptops work best because you can make a decent profit on them. You can easily make $50 or more per sale by flipping those items on Craigslist. Sometimes you may even find a person giving away a dishwasher or a refrigerator for free. Pick these items up and you'll get pure profit by reselling them. Obviously, this idea will work better if you live in a heavily populated area where goods are changing hands more frequently. Number 5, write for money. Is writing your passion? Make it your income source too. If you have decent writing skills, there are many options for earning more money. For example, all sorts of blogs, magazines, and businesses hire freelance writers to create brochures, articles, and other forms of the written word. If you're a good writer but don't have the time to write a lot of extra articles, you can try what we call the eBay ad strategy. There are many high-priced items selling on eBay, such as cars, boats, and motorcycles. Many of these items have terrible descriptions and sales pages. You can contact the owners, tell them that you will write a great sales page for them, and simply ask for 1% of the selling price as your fee. They don't pay you anything unless the item sells. This makes the offer appealing to them, and because it's a high-priced item, you can easily earn a nice chunk of change from a little bit of work. Websites need content, and they don't usually hire a ton of full-time writers. Instead, they pay people, you, to write content for them. Before you go off thinking that you need to be a professional writer to pull off that, it's far from the truth. With a bit of patience and practice, anyone can produce content that someone is willing to pay for. If this sounds like something you'd want to give a try, then check out and find more about it online. Number 4, create a Kickstarter project. These aren't just unproductive pastimes. Let's discuss making money. If you're an artsy type or a hopeful entrepreneur, Kickstarter could be the perfect way to earn more money and pursue your passion. Kickstarter is an online platform where people share their ideas for creative projects and ask the public to help fund them. There have already been a number of popular success stories. In many cases, independent movies, music albums, and even businesses wouldn't exist without the initial funding they received from the Kickstarter community. If you put together a good proposal, it's very reasonable to think that you could lend $1,000 in funding. You can get more details on how the process works at Kickstarter.com. Number 3, create your own travel business. Enjoy travel planning, do it for others to earn money. If you know a city or tourist destination particularly well, you can easily make an extra $1,000 by running a small travel business. Here's an example. We have a friend who loves scuba diving. He knows a few locations very well. Someone asked if he would act as a guide, and our friend had the bright idea to start doing it all the time. He started putting together scuba vacation packages, and now that's his full-time job. He offers a full prepaid package that includes lodging, meals, and scuba equipment, plus a markup for him. You could use a similar strategy in almost any popular destination or activity. Restaurant hopping in San Francisco, kayaking in Canada, hiking in West Virginia, you name it. Number 2, rent out your room on Airbnb. Have a spare room? Don't waste the renting opportunity. Airbnb.com is an online marketplace where people buy and sell the space they own. Some people rent out their vacation homes, some rent out their floor and an air mattress, and some rent out the treehouse in their backyard. Seriously. If you have space in a popular area, then you can easily create your own hotel of sorts. Airbnb is exploding in popularity and makes the entire process painless. If you live in a relatively popular area, you could easily make a few hundred or even a few $1,000s renting out an extra room, or just your couch. Check out some tips to maximize your short-term house share and protect your property online to prepare. Number 1. Sell your skills as a freelancer. You don't necessarily need a 9-to-5 job to make money. Freelancing can do much more for you. You might be surprised by the tasks people are willing to pay to have done. A skill that seems ordinary to you might be extraordinary to someone else, such as a dog walker, website designer, home organizer, marketing consultant, or personal cook. There's no reason you can't sell the skills you already have for some extra money. James Clear is the founder of Passive Panda, a website about earning more money, time, and freedom. Join Passive Panda's free newsletter for fresh ideas on earning more money, and check out some articles on what the future of freelancing will look like. Did you know that you can earn up to $24 an hour by transcribing audio to text? Seriously. This requires you to be a decent typist if you want to make money, but if you can handle your way around a keyboard, then this is something to look into. It's not too often you can make 40 cents a minute just by sitting down at a computer and typing away. You already know that almost everything is done online now. That means that companies can provide online experiences that do not produce results. To ensure that their design is easy enough for their audience to use, they perform user testing. Just like with the online surveys, you can't wait outside a store and ask people to run through your site, so they hire other companies to collect people and run the test for them. If you want to find out which sites are the best ones, then check out some sites on Google that will pay you to test websites. This is something you already do. There are companies that will pay you to install apps on your cell phone and leave them there. The apps can usually be found running in the background, tracking your spending and purchasing habits in the name of research. This is the most passive way to make money that we can think of. So, what apps are out there that do this? Nielsen Digital Voice App, Smart Panel, Media Insider Panel. We can make over $50,000 a month from blogging, and we absolutely love it. So what do you need to do, besides figure out what to blog about? Well, the answer to that question is a lot more than can fit in this simple blog post, but if you want to learn more about making money from blogging, check out some blogging guides online. It's free and it's awesome. If you're still watching, here's a sweet surprise for you, some additional ways of making money that most people aren't privy to. Plenty more ways. There are way more ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. This video was simply meant to show you some of the easiest and most popular ways that don't require much knowledge to get started. Making extra money at home with the internet isn't a silly pipe dream. People pay others to do specific tasks. Sure, the people paying you make much more from you doing the tasks, but that's how work will always be. You exchange your time for money. Eventually, at some point, you will want to make your own money for your own time. Besides becoming a blogger, every single way listed above puts someone else in control of the money. If you're ready to take matters into your own hands and start your own online business, then now is your time to shine. With that, we end today's video. Don't forget to join in next time for more of such interesting content.